Yes, sir.
Yeah. So we are done with the chapter. Now today onwards, I'll be starting the chapter electricity and circuit. First, I'll be revising the chapter, and then with the level 1, level 2, and subjective part will be going ahead. Fine. So today and the coming week will be for the chapter electricity and the circuit.
Sorry, no, actually, like I yesterday, like I was going to Finland, so I have to leave.
Anup, your voice is not so audible to me, I think, but I heard a word leave. You want to leave actually? Your voice is like so less because. Okay, just a minute. Today we are going to discuss about the chapter electricity and circuit. So basically, we know what is electricity. Electricity is a form of energy, right? So different forms of energy we have. Out of those, the electricity is the one of the form of it. So what happened if the electricity is not there? Then what? We will not be able to use the electrical appliances, right? The tube lights, the bulb, the gauger, the sandwich maker, toaster, all those things, the important day-to-day use of appliances will not be occurring. So it is important. And to run this electricity, what do we have? We should have a proper the circuit so that the flow of energy should be there. So if we do not have the circuit, then definitely the electricity will not work at all. To run something, to run any appliances and all, there will be a kind of system inside it. There will be a kind of machinery, or there will be kind of circuit through which the electricity will be generated. So this circuit is also basically so important for it. Through this, I will be learning about the electric cell, how it is uses also, and then we'll know about the electric bulb, wire, electric switch, and its working. So what are the different components of the circuit that we'll be discussing. Then we'll also be discussing about the conductors and insulators and what are their uses. So these things we'll be discussing in this class. We'll just wait for 2 minutes more because still some of them are joining. And turn on the video, Divesh, Tej, Lasya. Turn on your video.
Okay, ma'am.
We'll wait for 1 minute because still they are joining. Okay, so coming to the introduction part of it. So the study and using of electricity is relatively new. Scientists only begin understanding electricity in the late 1800s. So earlier you might have heard, like in those days, in those years and all, what the appliances were not there. The electricity were not there in the proper amount and all. So what they used to do, if they want to study, they have to light a lamp, and under that they need to study. And you might have heard from your parents. I think you all will be agree to this. You might have heard from your parents that they will be saying that you should not cut the nails during the night time. Have you heard them saying that? They do not cut your nails during the evening
Yes,
time.
yes,
Yes, ma'am.
yes,
Yes,
yes.
ma'am.
Okay, everybody has said yes except Shritesh.
Ma'am, I
So,
never, ma'am, cause I never cut at the night and I always don't remember. I only remember in the morning.
daytime. Okay, okay. That is the reason. Might be you have never heard from your parents stating that. But if you, yeah.
After eating, when I get bored, I bite my nails, ma'am. So my parents say.
Okay. So,
I'm
see,
actually,
actually, they, yeah, Anup, yeah, tell me.
I'm actually like they tell me, but I still cut during.
It's my
Okay.
brother's situation, ma'am.
Okay, okay. So it's like everybody has the same thing. We are on the same boat. And they used to tell that don't cut in the evening time or the night time without thinking, like they do not use any kind of facts and all. They just use it whatever was given from their parents or their grandparents or the great grandparents, that's what they used to say. But actually, during those time, during the great grandparents' time and all those times, the electricity was not there. And what they used to do, they do not have the nail cutter also. And that's the reason, with the help of the knife or with the help of the scissors, they used to cut it. And if in the dark, they will be cutting with the help of the knife. What happened? They'll cut their nails also. They'll cut the thumb or the fingers and all. That's the reason they were not supposed to cut after the evening time, because no lights, no nail cutters and all. That's the reason. And same tradition then now it passed on to your parents and they have passed to you. But there is no fact, nothing happened wrong, nothing is like wrong. They think like if you cut the nails in the evening time or the night time, something happens wrong. No, nothing like that. The only fact is, earlier time there were no electricity, there were no nail cutters and all. That's the reason they used to cut in the morning time rather than cutting in the night time. But now we have good electricity, good things and all, good nail cutters, varieties of nail cutters with the filers and all, everything we have. So we not need not to worry and all, right?
Ma'am?
But yeah.
Ma'am, when we were small, if my parents say this, we discussed this in our school, ma'am, with our friends. And
Huh.
we came to a final decision that if we cut nails at night, ghost will come and eat that nail.
Nothing like that. But I'm like you all only. I have to follow all those things because if we do not follow, then again mother will be saying something, in-laws will be saying something, right? So that's what like everybody has to follow. So though I know that nothing is going to happen and what is the logic behind this concept and all, but in spite of knowing it so well, in spite of a science teacher, I have to follow it, right? I have to follow my parents also. Then you might have also heard like you should not wash your hairs like maybe on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays. We should not eat
Yes,
non-veg. So what is
And-
what?
It's a dinner, ma'am.
Ma'am, they say that we should not cut our hairs on. We should only cut our
Yeah,
hairs on Wednesday and Saturday. Ma'am.
right. So what is the logic behind it? Is there any logic for it, or is like
Ma'am,
anything?
ma'am, no, ma'am.
Yeah, tell me,
Because on
Prashit.
Tuesday, cutting shops will be closed.
This is a logic.
Yes, ma'am.
This is a science fact, or this is science logic?
No,
That
ma'am.
means that
No,
cutting
ma'am.
shop uncle also should have some rest, no, ma'am.
If
So
he really want to take the rest, he can take on Sunday also, rather than taking on Tuesday,
Yeah,
right?
but Sunday everyone has all less, so most of the people come to his shop now.
Yes, ma'am. Many more.
Okay, so just find out, is there any logic behind that they ask us not to cut the hairs during your Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, or do not wash your hairs during these days? So what is the logic? Just find out and let me know also what is the logic behind it. Okay. So during that time, electricity was not there, and that's the reason. Like we are searching about it. They
Ma'am,
were finding
I
about it and all.
got a logic, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, because at
Tell.
that time there were no cutting shops, ma'am. That's why.
Oh no, wrong.
Now we have cutting
We
shops.
can cut our nails by eating them.
That is very unhygienic. It has a fact that whatever you have inside the nails, it will go into your body. So don't do that.
It
Don't
may
be
be.
Ashwath.
Has
Ashwath.
any science type of thing also, no, ma'am.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking you. What is the logic? What is the science kind of thing behind it? So that's what you would have to know it actually. So have research on it and do let me know what is the answer
Ma'am, I
for it.
already got one.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, I already got one.
Ma'am,
Yeah, tell me, Anup.
Ma'am, so Thursday are considered to be a day of Lakshmi Narayanan, and hence getting a haircut or washing them in addition to cutting your nails and shaving is said to be insuspicious.
That's what I'm telling you, Anup. Why? Lakshmi Narayan something. It's about again a kind of, religious thing you're talking about. But I am talking about the fact of science, the fact which is related to science. So according to that, is there something?
ma'am, I
Yes.
think that person who told that not to cut the nails at night, he told that don't cut the hair at
No.
all these days because
No.
we'll cut our hair.
No. Just find out. Okay, take your 1 day or 1 week. You take it and find out. Okay. Till then, we'll complete this. So scientists first believe electricity was caused by two fluids in an object. They now know that it is not fluid but positive and negative charges. So before, what the scientists they thought that they two types of fluids are there because of which the electricity was generated. But now they are very much clear. They know it very well that it is not because of the fluid, but it is because of the charges, or it is because of the terminal. So two kind of terminals are there: positive terminal and negative
Negative.
terminal. So if electricity want to generate, it should have the electric circuit, and because of which, what happened, two types of the terminal should be there, positive and the negative. Now, electricity, it is the flow of an electric current. Now, what is electricity? It is the flow of an electric current. Now, electric current flows around through the electric circuit. It is carried by the conductor and it is stopped by the insulator. Very important 3 points these are. So, how the electric current it flows? It flows because of the electric circuit. How does it carried by? The electric current is carried by the conductor. And who can stop it? The insulators. Because insulators, they will not be generating any electricity. That's the reason it will be stopped by the insulators. Yes.
Ma'am, just now I found homophones, ma'am.
For what?
For this, ma'am, conductors, conductor. Conductors means one meaning is a path, the materials which allow electricity to pass, and the other one is bus conductor.
No. That conductor I'm not talking about. This conductor is related to the electric current
Ma'am,
only.
just
Yes,
telling
ma'am,
the
that's why they are
homophone.
homophones.
Yeah.
I'm just telling the homophone.
Yeah. Homophones. So, okay, coming to the next one. Components of an electric circuit, different components we need to. So, if we want to generate an electric circuit, what do we need? We need all these things. We need a cell, we need the power supply, wire we need, bulb or light we need, and the switch we need. So, the symbols and the purpose are different. Cell, battery. When we are using only one cell, then it will be called as cell. But if two cells are connected together, like if I
Battery.
have this cell, yeah, very good. So if I have this cell and then again I am joining one more cell with it, then it is called as battery. So if more than one cell they are connected together, they are called as battery. This battery is denoted as this symbol, and it provides us the electrical energy. The second thing is power supply. So if we do not have cell or battery, in that case, we need the power supply. Third thing, wire. It will allow current to pass through it. Then bulb or light, it will be converting the electrical energy into the heat and light energy. Then switch. It allows circuit to be open or close. So with the help of this, what happens? The circuit will be allowed to be open or to be closed with the help of the
Ma'am,
switch. Yes.
we can do um, with these symbols circuit diagram.
Yeah, you can do it. Yes, you can do it. With the help of these all symbols and all, the circuit diagram can be done. It can be made.
Yes, ma'am, in our exam they ask the same question.
Yes. Now the next one is the electric cells. So you can see in this picture, these are what? They are the electric cells. Basically, you might have seen in toys, in your remote of the AC. Then
Ma'am, watches.
watches also, it has a different type of the cells. Watch
Button cells.
small cells, button cells, which are called as, right, Rishit. Then different types of the cells are there depending on the requirement, depending on the appliances what we are talking about. So electric cells is a source of electricity. Production of electricity in a cell. An electric cell produces a small amount of electricity from chemicals stored in it. Now, what happens if I talk about this cell? This cell will have what inside? Inside the cell will have the chemical stored in it. Now, once all this chemical is being used, then what happens? It stops working.
Working.
Right? So you
So
might
it
have
becomes
seen, like
dry
when
cell,
you
ma'am.
use, right, if you use a cell for maybe for running the toy, what happen after few days? The toy will not run because the cell will be used. Cell has used the whole amount of
Ma'am,
chemical in it.
Ma'am, you told cell namansi.
Yes, correct. This is a cell only. Different
ma'am,
types of
it's
the
a
cells
battery,
you have.
ma'am.
Yes,
She
ma'am.
has two, then definitely it is battery.
Yes.
Okay.
Ma'am, you told if the battery, if the cells are dead, so the toy won't run, ma'am.
Yeah.
They won't run, ma'am. They work.
Run and work both have the same meaning, Rishit. I'm not talking about running. I'm talking about working only.
Okay.
Okay. So terminal, when we talk about the electric cells, they will have the two terminals. One will be the positive and one will be the negative terminal. In a day cell used in our homes, the central carbon rod is the positive terminal. So if you see this cell, this end is the positive, it has the positive terminal, and this end will have the negative terminal.
And that spring?
Which spring? Where spring?
Oh, I got confused. I thought the place where we keep the cells, ma'am, in the remote.
No. So this is positive, this is negative. Always keep in mind the positive will be made up of the carbon rod and the negative will be made up of the zinc.
And why carbon rod?
Right? So battery, when because the usage of it will be high, carbon has the positive electrical charges, because of which what happened, the negative can be attracted easily.
Ma'am,
Yes, Ashwath.
ma'am, the zinc which is used in the body or another type of thing?
Zinc in the body is different. We are getting the zinc actually from the green leafy vegetable, not in very much high amount, right? But here it is, they are talking about the element which is there in the nature. We have to generate it.
Ma'am, can you tell about zinc?
Yeah, that's what we are discussing about the zinc only. So
Okay.
zinc is what? Zinc is the element basically. So that zinc, it is present in the green leafy vegetable, but not in high amount. But when we talk about this zinc, this is present in the form of the metal. So the different metals have, like if I talk about, you might have heard metal kind of wire will be there. Metal
Yes,
kind
ma'am.
of the rods will be there. So those metal kind of wire rod will have the zinc in it.
Oh.
Now, type of terminal, all type of electrical cells have two terminal, positive and negative. In a dry cells,
Ma'am,
used
it
in
will
our home.
present in a wire, na ma'am?
Yes. No. Here you will have this down part, you will have the zinc, and this upper part will have the carbon.
Okay, ma'am.
I'm talking about a cell right now, not about the wire, Lasya.
Ma'am, I'm just saying it will present there, na ma'am. It will also present there.
Yes. It will be there in that wire also. In the different wires also, we'll have that. Okay. Now, next one, the bulb. We get light from a thin, tiny wires inside the glass cover. So that is called as a filament. You might have seen inside the bulb, what do we have?
Yes, ma'am.
We will have the one kind of wire like this, and that is called as a filament. If this filament gets
The
break
filament is
down,
attached to two bigger wires.
correct, Devesh.
Yes, ma'am.
So if
Ma'am,
this
and the
filament,
filament is made up of tungsten, ma'am. A glow.
very good, right. So it is made up of tungsten, and one end of this is connected to the positive, and one end of this will be connected to the negative
What's
terminal.
One to the
mean by
metal clip and
tungsten,
one to the
ma'am?
metal case.
What, Lasya?
What's the mean of tungsten? Something he said.
Tungsten, Tungsten. Tungsten is also a kind of element through which this filament in the bulb, you will have this wire, right? So that will be made up of this tungsten,
Okay, ma'am.
and that makes that glow.
It's kind of a metal, ma'am.
Right, element. It's a kind of element. So we get light from a thin, tiny wire inside the glass cover, which is called as filament. It is supported by two thicker wires as shown in figure. One of these thick wire is connected to the metal casing around the base of the bulb. The other is connected to the metal tip of the base. The base of the bulb and the metal tip of base are the two terminals are fixed in such a way that they do not touch each other. And the inside portion of the bulb is filled with the inert gases like the argon.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, if the tungsten will like break, it is called fuse.
Correct. So the fuse will happen if the tungsten breaks, and fuse happens actually because of maybe the overloading or maybe because of the short circuiting.
Ma'am, fuse?
Yeah.
Fuse is talking. No?
And fuse is basically a kind of socket like this, which is also called as nowadays MCB,
Ah, yes.
right? So what happens if we are using this fuse or we are using this MCB? Why we are using? So as to avoid the overloading and short circuiting. So if we
Ma'am,
overload, you might have seen like at our home what happened. Uh, might be we have a three plug thing, right? So what happened in that three plugs, we will be inserting 2 to 3 sockets into that, right?
yes.
So it can overload it and it can start producing the high amount of electric current and all. Because of that, short circuiting can be there.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Ma'am, I
that
thought
short
that fuse
circuiting
chocolate.
is called fuse, right?
What Shutesh?
Ma'am, that short circuiting is called fuse.
Basically short circuiting is not called as fuse. Fuse will be wait, I'll show you the picture. Here
Ma'am,
we
fuse is
have
the breaking up of a filament.
no. Fuse is not the breaking of the filament. Fuse wait, I'll show you the exact picture of it in the class
Ma'am,
7th also, because you have
when I was small, once I removed the fuse of my grandma's home, ma'am.
very good.
I got
You will
trouble.
be doing all these things only. uh here you have, see. So these are the different kind of the fuse you might have seen at your home. Have you seen this? So
Yes,
to
ma'am.
avoid the overloading of the current, we will be using this fuse.
Ma'am, I saw, ma'am.
Fine.
Totally removed.
Fine, Shutesh.
Okay, ma'am.
Fine. So
Ma'am,
this
what
is
is
for the protection of it. So it is the
ma'am, what is
protection of the, yeah.
ma'am, what is Kit Kat fuse?
Kit Kat fuse. It is like a kind of fuse where it will have two socket like thing. This is the
Ma'am,
down one is one thing, and the upper one we have to fix it inside. That is why it is called as Kit Kat.
ma'am,
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
this electricity and circuits is full
Huh?
about chocolates only, ma'am. Kit Kat, fuse. And we have dairy milk also.
Ma'am, it is
No, we
about
don't
the
have. So sorry for that.
Kit Kat
So in the
fuse.
class 6 also you have the same chapter.
And seventh, ma'am.
Yeah, sorry. In the class 7th you have the same electricity and circuit chapter, but in the detailed form of it. Okay. Coming back to our thing, so fuse is basically kind of safety device we will be using so as to avoid the short circuiting or the overloading of the electric current. Okay, so circuit, the complete path from one terminal of the electric cell through the bulb and back to the other terminal. So whatever the terminals we are connecting through the wire, through the battery, through the cells and all, that complete part is called as a circuit. Two types of circuits are there, open and the closed one. In the open one, if there is any gap in the path in the circuit, the bulb does not light up. So in the case of the open circuit, what happened? There will be somewhere a kind of gap because of which the bulb does not glow. Whereas in the closed circuit, every part or every component of the electric circuit will be connected together and there will be no gap. And because of which the bulb starts glowing. So you can see in this picture, the connecting wire is there, electric cell is there, the light bulb is glowing. Whereas in the open circuit, the connecting wire is missing. So there is nothing to connect with the bulb. And here, there is no source of electric energy. And that is why, though in both the cases, the bulb does not glow. So if we want that bulb should glow, it should have the closed circuit. Yes,
Ma'am,
Rishit?
So,
ma'am, one
so
day in my school, my friend also did that same, ma'am. He told
Hmm.
he don't have the battery, so he just made an open circuit and he bought the school.
Yeah, open circuit can also be made. Yes, Lasya?
so closed circuit is the correct one to connect
Yes.
to connect anything.
Yeah, correct. Closed circuit only we should have so that the bulb can glow or the appliances can work properly. Now, flow of current in the circuit. The path from one terminal of the electric cells to the other is completed and electric current starts flowing through the circuit and the bulb light up. So as soon as we are making this electric circuit, if they are connected to each other, all the components, in that case, the bulb will start lighting up. The electric current flows from the positive to the negative terminal. So from the positive, it starts moving to the negative terminal. In the bulb,
Ma'am, I heard there different colors of wires.
in the bulb, the current enters through
Are
one
they
terminal,
all
flows through the
same?
filament inside the. What? Yeah, what,
Ma'am,
Shitesh?
I heard that there are different colors of wires. Are they all the same?
No, ma'am, they are
No,
different.
no, they are different. They are different.
Ma'am, but ma'am, like if it's a red wire, is it means like their plastic coating above it?
No, no, no. We don't have like about this. We have actually different
Ma'am,
names of it.
Ma'am, that's why my brother, I mean, not my brother, my classmate today, he got a electric circuit and there was just a direct red wire and he got an electric shock.
No, actually, he might have connected it with the earthing wire. One type of wire which is called as the earthing wire. If we connect them to that, then it causes the problem. Then it causes the shock and all.
Okay.
I don't know all these colors, but I know that white one is for neutral, black one is for high voltage, and brown
And
one
green
is
and
for
brown are for
No, 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 no.
underground.
I'll wait. I'll tell you. See, we have three wires basically. The live wire, it will be brown in color. The neutral wire will be the
white.
Blue in color, and then we have the green or yellow wire. Green and yellow wire, they will be called as the protection wire. So they will be protecting us from the shock and all. So if we are not using this green and yellow wire, then what happened? We can get the shock, electrical shock, we can get it.
And
So
but
live.
I made many circuits using red wire.
Yeah, it can be made. It is not like only this colors you have to use, but basically if you are making something, a kind of plug or kind of socket you are making, for that case you have to make sure that you are using these wires.
Yes,
Otherwise
ma'am.
what happen? Otherwise, if you use only the protection wire, if you don't use the live wire, without live wire you cannot allow something to pass, the electric current to pass. That is why live wire is important. If you don't have the neutral wire, then what happened? Both the sides, the competition will be there. The protection wire will be competing, the live wire will be working. So the competition will be there. Because of that, the short circuiting can happen. That is why we should have the neutral wire. Then protection wire, if we are not using, then we can get the shock. That is why we should have all the three components into the one socket itself.
And that's why if any construction of a house is happening and if we check inside, we mostly see red, yellow and green color wires only.
Right. Yes, Ashwath?
Ma'am, I have an electric circuit. I have a
Where?
battery.
Yes. This battery also can be used to make the electric circuit.
I mean,
Right.
9-volt battery something.
Ma'am, this is the lights one.
Okay, might be in your school you are doing it, right? You are using it,
Yes,
working through it, right?
Even we do.
I mean, our school we made
Not that.
What, Anu?
Even we do use it, but not that much.
Okay.
I mean, our
Fine.
school we made electric light, electric fan, and we made a circuit of a whole house, ma'am. Like light, fan, both connected in the same battery.
Great. So it is like interesting actually. When you work,
Yes,
you will be learning in a better way. Okay, coming to the next one, conductors and insulators. Conductors, they are materials through which the electric current can flow easily. Mostly metals are conductor and they will be helping to pass on the electric current. Our body is also good conductor. So that is why you might have heard from your parents, like you should not touch the switches with the wet hands. Why? Because we are also good conductor. If we touch the switches with the wet hands, what happens?
Water is also a conductor.
Right, water is also conductor. So what happened? The electric charges will come on our body and we can get the shock. That is why always
with wet hands.
you should
many
not touch.
times I tried with wet hands, ma'am, but I didn't get shocked.
Very good. So all of a sudden, if you get na, then that's it for you. So don't try all these
Ma'am,
things doing.
we should
Ma'am,
not
but I
try,
almost
ma'am.
touched it.
Yeah, we should not.
Nothing happened.
Correct, class. Yeah.
Ma'am, but I almost
We
touched
are
it, but
also
nothing
a
happens
good
to me.
conductor, ma'am.
Yes. We are
Ma'am.
good conductor. That's the reason we should not touch anything
Ma'am.
directly.
Ma'am, humans are good conductors, and in that humans, Rishit is a good boy.
Wow. And we all are?
Good only, ma'am. But
Okay,
not like
great.
Rishit.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So coming to the next one, insulators, they are materials through which the electric current cannot be passed. They are the bad conductor. Rubber and wood are the good examples of it. Then conduction tester, it is a simple device to test whether a material is a conductor or insulator. So with the help of this, you will be able to find out whether it is a conductor or the insulator. Filament, as we discussed, it will be a thin wire that gives off the light. Dry cell, usually made up of the metallic cylinder. Positive
Ma'am,
terminal will be there.
ma'am, 1 minute, ma'am.
Yeah.
Platinum is also a conductor.
What, Lasya?
Platinum is also a good conductor.
You're talking about platinum, Platinum, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
it has a very good electrical conductor properties.
Ma'am,
It
but,
can conduct the electricity easily.
ma'am, but no one uses platinum.
It is very costly.
Thank
Who
you.
will be using it?
Yes, ma'am. And
It
diamond
is
is
very
also a
costly.
conductor.
No. Okay. So an electric bulb is a device which glows and emits light when electric current is passed through it. Most of the devices will be made out of it, like the oven, room heater, refrigerators, fans, electric bulbs. They all work according to that. Different sources are there. Common source of electric current are cells, batteries, which comes in various shapes and sizes. So you can see the different shapes of it, different sizes of it.
Ma'am, I'm Duracell, Chota Power.
Hmm?
Ma'am, he's saying and ma'am.
Yeah, Duracell LED will be coming very
Yes,
strong
sir.
and powerful.
Duracell,
So for the
Chota
flow
Power.
of electric current, we have the few basic requirements. Three basic conditions are required for the current to flow. A device should have the cell, battery, or the plug point acting as a source. Then wire should be made up of copper, silver, or the aluminum through which the electric current can flow easily. And then unbroken loop should be there so that the device electric current can flow. So these are the three important source or the conditions which are required for the current to the flow. Then electric switch also we need, which is a simple device that either break the circuit or complete it. So when the switch is complete, the circuit will be called as the closed circuit, and the when switches break, then it is called as the open circuit. So we use electric switches to put on or off the electrical devices and machine, but do you know how it is work? It is used to open or the close the electric circuit. So as soon as we open the switch, what happened?
It will be closed.
Yes, as soon as we switch on it, what happened? It will become close, and when we turn it off, it will become on. Then we have the torch. You might have seen torch at your home. They will be made up of the cylindrical casing. Inside that, the metallic or the non-metallic thing will be there. The cells are kept inside. So what we'll be doing here inside this cast, we will be keeping these cells, and through which the formation of the light will be there. The bottom of the casing has a spring which is attached to the metallic wire. This spring will be helping in keeping the cells snugly fitted the place. So because of this spring, what happened? The cells will be kept at the proper place. You might have seen most of the toys and all will have those springs connected with it.
Yes, ma'am. And that's what I told ma'am before when you told that carbon yes, of a battery.
Sorry, ma'am. You're not audible.
Hello.
The metallic wire is attached to the switch. The switch is then attached to the negative terminal. So
Ma'am, here in
there will be
diagram
the
of
torch
the
light you might
torch.
have seen also. So if
I'm here in the diagram of the torch.
yeah, it
and
is
the
there.
torch
It is here. You can see.
It's looking like a missile only, ma'am.
Right. So here you will have the bulb. This is the bulb, and the bulb will be fitting inside the holder. The switch is then attached to the negative terminal of the holder. The positive end of the holder touches the positive terminal. So that is how the torch light will be working depending on the cell. So in some of the torch, we will have the two cells, thin cells. Some of the torch, we will have the thick cells, depending on the which torch light. But nowadays, these torches are being used in very less amount. Earlier, when the light were not there, during that time, they used to use it. But nowadays, it is like very less. Now, few questions are given here.
Ma'am.
Ma'am.
And question
device-
they gave, answer also they gave.
Yes. A device that is used to break an electric circuit is called as the
Yes, ma'am.
Electric switch.
electric switch. An electric cell has dash terminal.
Terminal.
Two terminals. Electric current can flow through metals. True or false?
True.
True.
Ma'am.
Instead of metal wires, a jute string can be used to make circuit.
False.
False,
False.
ma'am.
Then electric current can pass through a sheet of thermocol.
False.
False. Now question, explain why the bulb will not glow in the arrangement shown in the given figure. So they have shown this figure, and here the flow will not be there because the connection may be loose, because the bulb may maybe have fused, or the energy of the cell may have snapped. That is the reason. Sapped matlab, sap means used. Whatever the amount of chemical are present, that might have been used properly.
Ma'am, the arrangement is wrong.
Yeah, the arrangement is also wrong in that picture. They have connected directly from one, not the end. From one end only they have connected, not both the sides.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
meant that the battery is also not good company, I think so.
Maybe. Okay, then next, what is the purpose of using an electric switch? Name some electrical gadgets that have switch built into them. So an electric switch helps us in making or breaking the electric circuit as and when required. It helps in saving electricity and in prolonging the life of an electric cell. Table, fan, transistor, mixer grinder, television are some of the gadgets which have been inbuilt electrical switches.
Check.
Ma'am, I'm showing a torch.
Just 1 minute, let me stop.
Ma'am, Ashwath bought a torch one.
Yes, this is a torch actually.
I
So
mean,
here you can
finally,
see.
ma'am, I only gave to him.
Okay. So here what happens? Inside, open this Ashwath from the back. So when you open this, you will be able to see cells will be there inside it.
Are there?
Ma'am, sorry, I can't see,
It
ma'am.
has a spring.
Ashwath is showing that.
Check.
Sorry, ma'am.
Keep it.
Springs.
Video. Another.
Ashwath, can you keep it close?
Wait, let me highlight it. Let me
I'm pinning.
yeah, I'm pinning him.
Ma'am?
Wait.
Ma'am, be careful, ma'am. We are using a pin. He might get poked.
But there is no option of pinning is not coming.
Oh my god.
Ma'am, can we use spring it as a switch?
Ma'am, but we
Spring
can
cannot
pin
be
by
used as a
ourselves.
switch.
Ma'am, we can pin by ourselves.
Spring has a different role and the switch has a different role. It cannot be used.
Ma'am, tell to him to speak, ma'am. Then we can observe him, ma'am.
Yeah, he is showing actually. He is showing.
Ma'am, we
It
can.
it doesn't have an option to see.
Now you can see.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, I pin
So
by
this
myself.
is the spring which is connected at the end of the torch. Inside the cell will be there. Show the torch from inside. So the cells have come out automatically.
Automatic.
So you can see positive symbol is written there, positive, and the negative also might be have written at the side of it.
Ma'am, first the positive will get inside. After that, another positive.
Bring it out, Ashwath. Bring it out. Now show that positive and negative where like are they?
So very what, ma'am? That battery cell is about.
Yes, ma'am.
It's a
IKEA.
different color, right? Different
Ma'am, it's
color, I
IKEA,
guess.
ma'am.
I
IKEA.
bought from IKEA, ma'am.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you can see the positive and you can see the negative also,
No, ma'am,
terminal.
IKEA battery.
So, okay, insert it now, Ashwath.
Otherwise, it will not work.
Ma'am, it's a
Finally.
IKEA battery.
Now see the magic what Ashwath is going to do. he's going to glow the torch now.
Ma'am, that's not a magic.
I know that. Just
Ma'am,
Ashwath did the magic by moving himself somewhere else.
hello, Ashwa. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, finally the bulb is glowing. The torch is lighting. So that is how
Ma'am,
the
same
working.
to off the light, ma'am.
Oh. So Rishit is not able to see anything. Kindly turn off your lights, camera, everything. Right, Rishit? Rishit, I'm still waiting for the chapatis.
Yes, ma'am, I forgot.
Oh, actually, first you asked me.
Yeah, Anup, Lasya, Rishit. I'm waiting for it.
Ma'am, I told you before,
Ma'am.
ma'am, my mom will make me chapati if I ask my mom to make chapati.
Ridesh, what about you? How are you, Ridesh?
Ma'am's favorite student.
Yes, Ridesh. Ridesh. How many times I told his name?
Ma'am, I didn't
Ma'am,
count.
maybe
3 times, ma'am.
3 times. Now 4th time. Ridesh.
Just 15.
Ma'am, can I go to washroom?
Yeah, Ridesh.
Ma'am, can I also take some rest in the restroom?
Go. We all will go now then. Okay. So we are done with the chapter electricity and circuit. Now you can start with the level. I think I have not uploaded the questions.
Ma'am,
Just
we'll
give
do
me.
it tomorrow, ma'am.
Okay, we'll do it then. Maybe next week we'll do it. And for this coming week, we will have the objective test, I guess, of the chapter separation of substances.
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. What is that scale you are showing, Shitesh?
It's nice, ma'am, scale.
Ma'am, can we have a test?
Of
Group,
what?
Now
ma'am, the chapter,
electricity circuit.
electricity and circuits.
Ma'am, you make groups,
Make
ma'am.
teams and
There are
ask
6
questions.
Ma'am, at this week we have separation of substances exam.
Yes. How we will be doing, Ashwath, in the group?
Ma'am, make teams, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, there are 6 students. So,
Then?
1.
Three students.
Then?
There will be one leader who will be selecting one of the.
Like
No,
me
ma'am.
only.
Ma'am, for now there are 6 students, but later maybe Adrit will join and others might join.
If Adrit will join, Adrit will be joker.
Wow. We will keep Rishit as a joker because always he is, keeping the jokes
Yes.
or putting the jokes, unnecessary jokes.
Ma'am, but 6 people are there, ma'am. If I be the joker, it will be hard, ma'am.
I'll be there in one of the team.
Ma'am, whose team will be, ma'am?
Okay, we'll not do.
Questions.
Okay,
You
listen. Okay, listen, children, listen. So maybe this we can do later on. Maybe next week we can try doing this.
Ma'am, but ma'am, now you ask random questions, ma'am, to everyone. Not team.
Okay, fine. Shritesh,
Yes, ma'am.
you can ask questions from Rishit.
Okay, ma'am. Any
Yes.
question?
Any questions, and he should answer all the questions. Okay.
Yeah.
So it is a buzzer round. Shritesh, you have 1 minute. Start your questions.
Ma'am, questions on what we discussed?
Anything from the electricity and circuit.
Why do we use tungsten in for making a filament in the bulb?
Because tungsten is glowing metal.
No.
Ma'am,
Wrong.
because tungsten is cheap, ma'am.
Wrong.
Because it allows light to pass through it.
Wrong.
Tungsten.
Second question.
Why do we have, what terminal of the bulb has a metal cap?
Metal cap negative.
No.
No, I told joke. It's positive.
No.
Wow.
Okay.
Wait,
Neither
okay. Listen, children. Okay, do one thing. We should not, pull so much of legs of Rishit. We'll do one thing better. Next week, Monday, you all prepare some of the questions and all, and randomly I will be giving you the person. Like for example, Ridesh will be asking from Devesh. Devesh will be asking from Rishit. Lasa will be asking from Ashwath. Ashwath will be asking from Shritesh. So like this, any random person, I will be selecting and giving you to ask.
Ma'am, how many questions should we prepare?
It can be n number of questions. So I can give you 1 minute. In 1 minute depends upon the second person.
General knowledge.
No, electricity and circuit.
Of
Electricity
course,
and
I will
circuit.
give now only, ma'am.
Ma'am, Monday I'll not
And-
join class, ma'am.
And I'll be doing the scoring. I'll be scoring it. Like for example, now Shritesh has asked, I think, 2 questions, but Rishit has taken a lot of time. So if you take more time, then it will be negative marking also.
Yeah.
And if you are not aware of the answers, you can just say pass. Like he asked you, tungsten is like why tungsten is used for making the filament. You should have said pass rather than saying 2 stupid
now I'll-
answers, right?
Ma'am, now only we'll play, ma'am. You only
No,
have
Yes.
questions.
No. Time. Actually, I don't have much time right now, and I also
Ma'am,
need
we
to,
have, ma'am.
go.
We have time.
You, oh,
Ma'am, we will
Next.
play.
Monday definitely. Be
Ma'am.
ready at least with some, 20 to 25 good questions so that the second person should keep on passing. Okay. The more number of questions he or she pass will be like negative marking they will be getting for it.
So if I ask question to Ashwath passes, I'll get marks.
We can do that also.
Yes, sir.
Because it is because of your hard work, he is passing and you are getting the marks for it, right? We can do that. Because you have prepared good questions that he is not able to answer those.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Lasa?
Every day we have science.
No, Monday and Tuesday only.
Monday and Tuesday. Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, I want a daily science, ma'am.
BAM is not free on daily basis. So then Monday definitely we will be playing this game. Let's see. And the winner will be getting something from me.
Now, how will
Ma'am,
it, ma'am?
ma'am,
You are there in Delhi, we are
slab.
here in Hyderabad.
See how, okay. See, I will do one thing. It's my commitment. Commitment means if I am committing something, I'll be fulfilling it. Okay. No cheating should be there, first of all. If I found out someone is cheating, then we'll just disqualify the complete game.
Yeah.
Fine, complete round will be disqualifying it. You should prepare the good number of questions. 1 minute one child will be getting. For example, Rishit is asking someone. Rishit will be getting 1 minute. The second person, either he is answering or not. If he pass, the negative marking will be there. If he gives wrong answers, double negative marking will be there. Like if he said pass, -1. If he said the wrong answer, then -2 will be there. Fine.
Ma'am,
Yes.
can we see on the book? I wrote in the books few questions. Can I see and tell to you like that?
Questions you can see. Questions I don't mind. You can see and ask them. But answers you should not see and say.
Okay.
Fine. Now, for example, Rishit can open and ask the questions from Shritesh. If Shritesh is opening the book, it means he will be disqualified from the game. Fine.
Okay.
Just don't do
In
cheating,
that case, what I'll do, I'll make you to close your eyes and then answer the questions.
Ma'am, he's saying, okay, Ritesh, don't do cheating, ma'am.
I no, they will not be doing because they are my students and I trust them a lot.
Yes,
So no one will be doing. And to the winner, I'll be giving. What do you want actually? Tell me.
I need dairy milk chocolate, ma'am.
Dairy milk chocolate. Okay, fine. Dairy milk chocolate you will be getting from my side. Okay.
Not that is take dark forest.
Anup, you are demanding too much from me.
Yeah.
He's asking for
What you want
PS5.
to
Ma'am, give me a pen, ma'am. That's all.
Shritaj, what you ask?
Ma'am, pen.
Okay, pen. Okay, pen. Dairy milk. No,
Ma'am,
slab is only
No,
for Anoop.
it's a 200 rupees cash prize.
Okay, Ridesh is saying 200 rupees cash. Okay, acceptable.
Ma'am, Charvik wants a slab.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, that's what I said. I will be giving to him. Okay, okay.
Ma'am,
We'll
that's
just
tight slab.
either one dairy milk, either 200
Ma'am, I
rupees,
put
or either
15.
one pen.
200
Out of
rupees
these,
cash prize, teacher. From that time, we can buy anything.
correct. Point to be noted for Ridesh. Okay, you. How many of you are raising hands for the 200 rupees?
Ma'am,
One hand.
no,
Only
no,
one
ma'am.
hand is there for
Not
200
for me.
rupees.
Not for me, ma'am.
Okay, two. Ashwat is saying two.
Ma'am,
Anoop is
that's
saying
too
two.
much.
Three. Okay. For the Dairy Milk chocolate, how many of you are raising hands?
Ma'am, no need of dynamic chocolate, ma'am. Give me as a birthday gift a letter, ma'am. I will
Okay.
keep. My mom gave for me. Like
When is your
that.
birthday? When is your birthday last year?
It was over, ma'am.
Then you prepare for my birthday.
Ma'am, when is your birthday?
It's on
Ma'am,
4th October.
I
Ample of time is there.
Teacher is
My
my,
For
teacher,
me,
my
then
birthday is
you
also in
has
October.
ma'am
So
by December.
so I won't mind. Anytime you can celebrate my birthday.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, my birthday was done 4 days back. 26th.
Oh, but we did not got the treat from you. So we are not
Ma'am,
aware of it.
Ma'am,
Then
if
that-
ma'am, if I win the game, I want treat from Ashwat, ma'am.
What?
If anyone is going to win, I will be giving. I said I will be giving either 200 rupees, either the dairy milk, or either one pen. Fine. Out of these three, one thing I will be giving for sure.
Ma'am, or a slab.
No slaps. No slaps. Slab will be for those who are not going to perform well.
Disqualified.
Yeah, disqualified one. So it should not be
be.
Rishit. It should not be Rishit. It should not be Rishit.
That Charvik.
Okay, children. Then we'll meet on Monday. Prepare well for it and hoping for the best. Let's see who is going to win. So out of those three, one will be there.
Ma'am, if I'm the winner, give me please, in the date, parcel me a letter, ma'am. That's it.
Okay, sure. Definitely.
I'll keep it
Definitely.
in the almara.
Fine. Yes, Anu?
Rishit needs to give a gift.
What you said?
Ma'am, if no one wins, Rishit needs to give a gift.
Yeah, you are able to understand him, Kshitej, or anyone else?
Ma'am, he said Rishit wants to give something.
No, ma'am. If no one wins, then Rishit needs to give a gift.
If no one wins, then Rishit will?
Give a gift.
Fine.
Yeah.
He will give. He is a very rich person. He will give. Don't worry. He has a big pocket, big amount he has.
Ma'am, I have small pocket, ma'am.
Okay, children, then bye-bye. I have to go for the next class as well. All right. Okay. So prepare well. And Radesh, you need to prepare the questions, okay? So that others should not answer and they should say pass, pass, pass.
Which question, teacher?
Electricity and circuit.
Then I'll make the toughest question.
Okay, fine. All right then. Bye-bye, children.
Bye, ma'am.
Ma'am, can we search in Google?
Yeah, you can do that. You can do, but make sure that it is from the grade 6 only. Because same chapter you have in the grade
Don't
7
ask-
also, grade 10 also. So
Don't
grade
ask
6
10th class
only.
question. Again, I need to learn 1 year 10th class and then I should come and I should answer.
I will search in the Google. I'll search like
Anywhere you can search and you can work on. I don't mind for it. But it should be with the same level of grade 6.
grade six questions upon simple circuit.
Yes. Fine. Okay, children, then bye-bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye.
Bye, ma'am.